Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is about something small, something we all use every single day, but something that almost destroyed my camera. I'm talking about the SD cards. And before you think,
Yeah, corrupted files, lost photos.
no, this one was worse. One SD card physically broke a part of my camera. And I want to tell you exactly what happened, why it happened, and how you can avoid the same mistake. Because trust me, I wouldn't want this happening to anyone. So grab a coffee, this is a story, but also a very important lesson. Like most photographers, I've owned dozens of SD cards over the years. Cheap ones, expensive ones, branded ones, no-name ones. And let's be honest, at some point we all go a little careless. We reuse cards endlessly, we throw them in backpacks, we format them quickly before a shoot. We think it's just an SD card, what could go wrong? That was exactly my mindset until this day. I was on a shoot, nothing crazy but important. Everything was fine until I tried to take the SD card out. I pressed the card in, expecting that normal spring-loaded click. You know that one where the card pops out just a little, but it didn't. It felt stuck. At first I thought, okay, maybe I didn't press it properly. So I tried again, gently. Nothing. That's when I felt this weird resistance, like the car was fighting me. And right there I should have stopped. But instead I tried to pull it out slowly, very carefully, thinking I could just guide it out. The moment I touched it, I felt it shift in a way it never should. And then crack. Not loud, but loud enough in my head. When the card finally came out, the SD card wasn't just stuck, it was broken. The plastic casing had split and one edge was slightly bent. And when I looked inside the camera slot, one of the internal pins was no longer straight. That was the moment I realized this wasn't a corrupted file problem. This was real physical damage caused by something we usually don't even think twice about and we don't care too much. That tiny piece of plastic and metal just caused real physical damage to my camera. At the moment I realized something important. We talk a lot about data loss, but we don't talk enough about hardware damage caused by bad SD card. A damaged SD card isn't just risky for your files. It can destroy the SD card slot, which is one of the most delicate parts of any camera, and repairs, they're not cheap, they're not fast, and sometimes they're not even possible. So let's break this down. Why can an SD card do this? There are a few reasons. 1. Cheap plastic housing. Some SD cards use very thin, low quality plastic. Over time they warp, crack or bend, especially if you keep them loose in a bag or a pocket. Number 2. Heat and cold. SD cards expand and contract. Repeated temperature changes weaken the structure. Number 3. Wear from constant use. Inserting and removing cards hundreds of times slowly degrades them. Number 4. Micro cracks you can see. The card might look fine until it isn't. And once that casing deforms even slightly, it can misalign with your camera's internal pins, and that's when damage happens. But how to avoid this? Now, this is the part I really want you to listen to. Here's how you protect your camera. Rule number 1. If an SD card doesn't go in smoothly, stop. Just stop. Never force it, never. Rule number 2. Inspect your SD cards regularly. If you see cracks, bends, loose plastic, throw it away. It's not worth the risk. Rule number 3. Use a hard SD card case. Not a pocket, not your backpack, a case. Rule number 4. Retire old cards. If an SD card has been with you for years and heavy use, just let it go. Rule number 5. Buy fewer cards but better ones. Professional grade cards are built stronger, not just faster. And one more thing people rarely mention, never insert or remove SD cards when the camera is powered on. That tiny habit alone can save you thousands. This experience changed how I treat SD cards forever. I realized that in photography it's often the smallest, cheapest accessories that cause the biggest problems. We protect our lenses, we protect our cameras, but we forget about the thing that literally connects our work to the camera. Now, I'm really curious, have you ever had an experience with an SD card? Corrupted files, lost photos, broken cards, or even damaged gear? Drop your story in the comments, let's help each other avoid these mistakes. If this video helped you, give it a like, subscribe for more photography stories and lessons, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and treat your SD cards better than I did. Bye.